Right, I'm back in the UK. I've left Thailand for a few months, not just for work, but because there's a few things that I need to sort out back over here. Don't worry, I'm not back for long. The house build is still going on over in Thailand. But what I normally do is come back for the summer just to work. I normally come back and do a bit of building, a few other jobs as well. But this time, I wanted to sort these out. Right, the sun's come out. Look at that up there. Don't see that too often in the UK. But anyways, yeah, let me show you these cars. So we've got two cars that I need to finish this summer. Like, while I'm back in the UK, I need to get these cars done. Those who've watched for a long time will know what they are and will say, oh, has he still got them? Why has he not finished them yet? Well, yeah, I've still got them, and no, I haven't finished them. So anyway, let's look and see what I've got to get done this summer. All the jobs I've got to get finished. So first we've got the Capri, which the channel is named after, and I'll tell you a bit more after that about that in a second. But first we're going to go over and look at the BMW. So yeah, I've got an E24 6 Series. You'll see there that I restored quite a few years ago, and it's been parked up now for about 2 years with gearbox problems. The issue with this car's parts. It's finding the parts, and also if you can find them, then getting them delivered. It can take you can be waiting 2 months for parts for this car, as they come from Germany and all over. The gearbox, it sort of overheats. So basically I was teching my friend, it was my friend's wedding, and it was going to be the wedding car. It was looking quite smart then. It's going to be the wedding car, and the day before I thought, oh, I better take it on a run out, make sure everything's all right. And yeah, I broke down. Basically, when the gearbox got up to temperature, it'd lose all drive. And then when it cooled down, you'd get drive again. So I managed to get it home, doing about 1 kilometre at a time. Took me all day to drive it home, doing that. But I got it back. And yeah, the automatic gearbox, I never liked it anyway. So rather than get it repaired, I'll come over here, I'll show you. I managed to pick up one of these. So we've got a manual gearbox there from a 5 Series. So I'm going to do a manual swap. And as I mentioned before, parts are really hard to find. So getting all the other parts has taken a while. It's taken a couple of years to find them all. I've got a flywheel, I've got pedal box, yeah, lots of other bits. I've got, like, I'd say 90% of the bits now. The last things I'm missing are just some bolts, but I can get them from BMW. But they'll take it'll take a month to get here. But yeah, I'm going to order them, and then yeah, we're going to fit this, do a manual swap, and then hopefully it should be okay and get back on the road. It was running okay last time I tried, but yeah, with it being sat up a long time, it doesn't do it any good. So it'll probably need a bit of fettling to get it running well. But anyways, yeah, that's the 6 Series. So we've got to get this done over summer, over the next few months. This is car number 1. But yeah, looking forward to getting back on the road, because yeah, it was fun driving. Car number 2 is my Ford Capri. The Ford Capri. So this is what the channel's actually named after. Mission Capri was after this Ford Capri. Yeah, so I used to take it on a lot of road trips around Europe. I went up to Norway, I went all the way down to Turkey, yeah, went all over and absolutely loved it. And then I was planning a 3rd trip around Europe, but this time take it a bit further and try and drive to India. And that was what the channel was. So the channel was Mission Capri, the mission being drive the Capri to India. But unfortunately, COVID came. So it sort of halted my plans, and I thought, well, while it's not going anywhere, while I can't go anywhere, I'll do some much needed maintenance. So there was a lot of body work to do, and I've been doing that. And yeah, all done now pretty much. Just need these like panels which are loose, just need tightening up. But yeah, I've replaced the light boxes at the front. There was some chassis rails at the back, lots of welding at the back and at the front. On the A-pillars there was a bit of welding, yeah. So very, very busy on that front. and that's all done now. But unfortunately, I made a bit of a mistake and decided it was a good idea to do an engine swap. So I went and put an ST170 engine in, and what a pain this has been to fit to the car. I thought it'd be much easier doing an engine swap, but it hasn't. It's been a right nightmare, and I should have just stuck with the Pinto really. But anyway, it took a long time to get in, get sorted, get it all wired up, and anyway, now it's in. It doesn't work. So, bloody hell. Yeah, it's not running well at all. It sounds like a diesel or something. Yeah, it's really rough. I'll play you a little clip of show you what it sounds like. Yeah, and I don't know what the problem is. I've not looked much yet, so maybe it's somewhat small, maybe it's somewhat big. I don't know. I hope it's not somewhat big, but yeah, I don't know. So yeah, gonna find out first, because we've got to repaint the car. But before then, I want the engine running sweet. So I'm gonna get to work, try and diagnose what the problem is. It could be a few things. It could be as simple as just dirty fuel and carb issues. It could be as bad as, yeah, a spun bearing or something, or some other damage in the engine. I don't know, but yeah, I need it, want it running sweet. It's all wired up. It's got exhaust in and everything now, fuel lines, everything. Nearly done. It just don't work. So anyway, yeah, we need to get that done. So what I think I'm going to do first, before I get diagnosing that, is put my cover back on. So you'll see I've taken the cover down, just because it gets so windy over winter, and there's so many storms. And yeah, I've already lost one cover, two covers now to the storms. I don't want to lose another. So what I've been doing, I've just been taking it down, and then over winter using these car covers instead, ultimate car covers. This one's a bit perished now, it's seen better days, but that one's really good on the BMW. So yeah, get that back up. I think that'll be the first point of call, and then we'll have a look at that engine. So yeah, so a lot to do, and unfortunately I've not got much time to do it, because I've probably got around about 4 months before I need to head back to Thailand and yeah, resume work on the house and the Datsun and all that. Yeah, so I've got about 4 months here. I'm going to be working as well, so it's mainly going to be evenings. Yeah, it's going to be tight, but I think I can just about do it. That is, get the Capri running, driving on the road, and also resprayed, and also the BMW manual swap done and back on the road. Get them both back on the road. Yeah, it's going to be tight, yeah, but 4 months, I think I can just about do it. We'll see anyway, let's see, you'll have to see. But anyways, yeah, so next time, I'm going to get to work on the Capri and see if we can find out what is wrong with the engine.